Today video, let's make soft chapatis. You see, we will be making chapatis. It's very simple to make something like this one. Very simple, and it requires just few ingredients. We need a bowl. We'll be using sugar, cooking oil. We will use a pinch of salt. Our hot water is there. We need hot water. Our all-purpose flour, then a jug to mix water. Those are our ingredients. Just as simple as that. You take a jug, you put in a pinch of salt, just little salt. Then we will be using 1, 2, 3 tablespoons of sugar. Then we add in our hot water. It should be hot water, not warm, not lukewarm, not cold. It should be hot water. Then we mix it. So in our bowl, we'll put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cups of all-purpose flour. After that, we will be adding little by little water as we mix everything, as we mix our flour carefully. Don't pour all of the water at once because the dough will be very watery. So we add little by little as we mix. And therefore, make sure you are careful because the water is very hot. When you pour it on your hands, it can cause an accident. So you be careful. You pour your water not on your hands, but you pour it in the flour. You see, we have used almost 3/4 of our water. So we continue mixing and kneading so that we can make a dough for chapati. We mix it. So that we can remove the sticky flour on our hands, we use some flour. This sticky dough on our hands, we use the flour You sprinkle some flour on your hands, then you stick it. You knead the dough carefully as you add the flour little by little. You knead it so that we can make something soft. We will be using our tablespoon. We add in our cooking oil. 5, 6 tablespoons of cooking oil. We mix it nicely. For our chapatis to be soft, we will be using, most of the time we'll be using oil. It requires a lot of oil. That's why I put 6 tablespoons of oil. You see, my dough is very soft. So after making it, our dough is soft. Now we'll cover it for like 1 hour. We'll cover it for like 1 hour. We leave it to rest. I'll be using the cling film to cover my dough. As you see, that's what I'm doing there. After 1 hour later, you can see our dough is ready. One hour later, our dough is ready. Now we will be using our rolling stick, some flour, and some oil. For the dough not to stick on the hands, we sprinkle some dough on our hands. You sprinkle it on your working surface. Then you start rolling our dough into one big chapati before we start dividing it. We will roll it into one big chapati, then we divide it. You see, that's what we have there. Never mind with the shapes, please, because at the end we'll have our nice circle chapati. So we'll spread the chapati with some oil. Make sure you spread your chapati with some oil before you start dividing it. We spread it nicely, every part to have oil. Then we'll start cutting it. We'll divide it into our own size. After spreading with the oil, we'll spread next our all-purpose flour. We'll spread with all-purpose flour, just a little, so that we can have layers on our chapati. Then after spreading with the flour, we'll start now making our balls. our small balls for the chapatis. You see, that's what we have. We will be having something like that. We'll make sure as you going to make our chapati, they are all on the same size. So we make sure we make the same balls. That's our last ball. See, our balls are here ready to be rolled. We will put our pan on the fire. We preheat our pan. We'll preheat our pan. We light there, then we continue. So I'll start rolling my chapati one by one piece by one. So we'll sprinkle flour on our working surface, then we start rolling it with our rolling stick. We roll it like that. Then we have our nice circled chapati. Then after rolling, we put it on the pan. We put it on the pan nicely and carefully not to burn your hand. After we put on our first chapati, we'll roll our second chapati. For me, I like cooking three or four chapatis. I don't like cooking one. It will take a lot of time. So then we make sure we cook our chapati, which is on the pan, for like 1 hour. Not 1 hour, 1 minute. Not 1 hour, please, 1 minute. You see, that's our second chapati. As you see, it looks nice. We'll turn our chapati on the pan. We cook on the other side for 1 minute too. You see? Then we put our second chapati on the pan. That is what we have there. That's what we have there. Again, we are going to cook it for 1 minute, both sides. We cook it for 1 minute. We'll put our third chapati there. Again, we cook it for 1 minute one side. We turn it. We cook the other side 1 minute. I told you I like cooking 3 chapatis. When it's like that, I'll put the rest 2 chapatis so that I can apply oil on them. You see, there are 3. We're going to take our 3 chapatis, we put them back on the pan. Using a spoon, I'll spread some oil on the first chapati. I'll spread the oil on the chapati. I'll turn it. I cook the side that has oil. Hey, it's very hot. My hands, oh, my hands. We spread the other side again. We turn it, you see, we turn it. So we will continue doing that. You cook one side, you turn it, you apply the oil, you cook for 2 minutes, you turn it, you apply the oil, like that, until our 3 chapatis are ready. We'll cook on a low heat, please, on a medium low heat. Don't put a lot of heat. Okay, when spreading the oil on the chapati, make sure you don't spread a lot of oil. You just use maybe 1 tablespoon of oil. We turn it. So we'll keep on doing that until our 3 chapatis are ready. Our 3 chapatis are ready. As you can see there, very nice. They look so nice, so lovely. They look so delicious, very, very delicious. Again, we will continue the same procedure, the first procedure. You will sprinkle some flour on the working surface, then you put there your dough, you start rolling. We will repeat the first procedure. You roll your chapati, you put them there on the pan, you cook for 1 minute, both side, 1 minute, 1 minute. You turn it like that until you finish your all chapatis. That's what we have there, and that's what we have on the other side there. You cook it for 1 minute. You see? I'll add 2 so that I can cook my 3 chapatis as usual. Wow, they look very nice. Lastly, that's what we have there. Our chapatis are ready. We are going to eat them. As you can see, they're very, very soft. Very, very soft and delicious. We are going to eat them with our stew there. You can see the chapatis are very soft. They are very soft.